check out this video from Vanderbilt Beach. Cars submerged in water there. While many spent the last 2 days escaping the hurricane and fleeing from Florida, one woman doing the opposite.
She's traveling to Florida to help with disaster relief. Sheena Losciuto spoke to her and joins us live outside TF Green Airport in Warwick with that woman's message.
Well, you never know what you're going into. That's how that one Red Cross volunteer describes situations like this. Her goal right now is to help those hardest hit.
You can answer phones to let people.
Within the next 24 hours or so, Red Cross volunteer Christina Whipple will see the damage for herself.
I actually don't know where I'm going. It could be Orlando, could be Tallahassee. I don't know at this point.
Answering the call to help those hit hardest by Hurricane Ian. She will be one of about 20 volunteers from the region on the ground in Florida, where Hurricane Ian has now officially made landfall.
It depends on where I'm needed the most.
For days, officials have been warning Florida residents there will be impacts statewide. John Sabourin flew in from West Palm Beach last night. He has homes in both Florida and in Johnston. While not in Ian's direct path, he says the entire state is bracing for damage.
And that gives you an idea how big this monster is and how it's going to affect really the entire state.
His daughter lives in Port St. Lucie, where flooding has already started.
I work for a really large company, and a lot of our employees live in the Tampa on the West Coast, and of course I'm very worried about them.
Meanwhile, volunteers are getting ready to help those in the hardest hit areas, from offering food to shelter. Whipple says the hardest part is seeing people lose sentimental items along with everything else they own.
You try to take their mind off it a little bit and make sure they're as comfortable as possible.
And I just spoke with Christina again. She says she just got word that her first step tomorrow is she's going to fly to Miami and then drive to Orlando from there. Reporting live in Warwick, I'm Sheena Losciuto, 12 News.
Millions of people were ordered to evacuate ahead of Ian, and now the message to anyone still in its path: stay put.
Many airports in Florida are shut down, so flying out is not an option. 12 News reporter Sheena Losciuto continues our live team coverage from TF Green, where she talked with people who managed to escape Ian's wrath. Sheena?
Yeah, right now you cannot get a flight in or out of Orlando or Tampa, and I spoke with a man who says he got here just in time.
Just got back last night.
John Sabourin isn't taking any chances, flying in from Florida while he still could, calling it a chaotic journey with thousands of others looking to leave before the wrath of Hurricane Ian.
From West Palm to Baltimore to here.
He owns a home in West Palm Beach, Florida, and in Johnston. He prepped his Florida home, and while not in Ian's direct path, he says there is no doubt there will be impacts.
I'm from New England, and I thought I knew what a hurricane was until I moved to South Florida. Now I know what to do, and when they say a hurricane coming or warning, you take advantage of that and you don't doubt it.
And that's in line with what Florida officials are saying too, urging people to be prepared for catastrophic damage.
My daughter is in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Now, even though that's on the east side of Florida, we still get the rain bands and heavy rains.
The front, the backyard, it's a mess. We actually had to dig a trench just to try to get some of the water underneath the fence.
This is John's daughter, who grew up in southeastern Mass and Rhode Island. She says the Treasure Coast is already dealing with flooding, and the worst is yet to come.
You're going to get all the outer bands, which are going to cause all the flooding.
Meanwhile, Christina Whipple of North Providence, a Red Cross volunteer, is one of about 20 people from the region who will soon be on the ground in Florida helping the state recover.
Just let them know that they're not alone. And that's the most important thing, because losing everything, it can be devastating for someone, especially, the sentimental stuff.
And I just spoke with Christina Whipple, that volunteer again. She tells me the game plan right now is that tomorrow she will be flying over to Miami and then from there driving to Orlando. Reporting live in Warwick, I'm Sheena Losciuto, 12 News.